That after waiting so long and with frustrations along the way, he's got to be careful to get the better of Jordan Gill. 12 rounds for the European featherweight champion of being a real test of the boxing IQ of Jordan Gill against a man who put all of them in good company. Trying to get to work behind that left hand. It's been so potent for him in his professional career so far, but this is the biggest counter.
He'll try to catch hook and counter just like that. Good left hook from Guerfi.
Smart signature in the first minute of the contest. Warning signs already.
He's not a classical counter puncher because he fights in the shell, but he will always punch back after you finish your punching.
In his fight to win the title against Andoni Gargo of Spain, inviting Gargo successful in the first minute of the contest. Guerfi starting in very confident fashion, ringside a couple of hours ago, looking like this was his stage, and he started confidently.
It's very good from Guerfi because if Gill's trying to jab, he's trying to take away that jab by slipping it and coming back with the right hand. Now Gill has to be very careful with the jab and not make it predictable. Make it an unpredictable jab.
Gill with one defeat in his 28-fight career so far. Guerfi covering up as Gill tries. Left hand of Gill could be really important here. Fires it to the body twice in a row. Another one of those right hands through. Gill was trying to read it, trying to move away, but Guerfi still timed it right well. And now Jordan Gill has to work his way into the contest.
You have to earn these opportunities. Good right hand from Guerfi there. Caught Gill on top of the head.
There won't be too many styles that Guerfi hasn't faced in his career. 4 of them have ended in victory. Gill trying to get some momentum in, down 2 weights at bantamweight. Good left hook and the body from Gill, beginning to find some kind of rhythm.
Not straight lines.
Just as Caldwell was saying in the corner, move off the straight line.
The head well, Gill. Just still getting caught that right hand though. Back and forth action here.
But important there, he seemed to see that right hand coming and dance back out of range.
He needs to use his feet. Guerfi, 35 years old, 40 fights. I can see his legs aren't what they used to be, especially when he's coming forward. Gill should just box and move, especially in these
Gill varying the work to body and to head in the past. Gill's one defeat against the Mexican Mario Tinoco, who was floored 3 times with body shots, but did the shots. Smart work, impressive work as he fires away to Lee McGregor, floored Guerfi with body shots in the opening round of their European bantamweight title fight, and then finished it with a left hook in that opening round. As Addy was saying in the build-up, such a strong British tradition. Britons who've won the title and gone on to world title glory in recent years. He's Barry McGuigan, the great Welshman Howard Winston in the 60s, as Gill tries to get to tight around his chin and temple, and also covering up those body shots a lot of the time.
You constantly hear Dave Caldwell from the corner shot, off the line, what he means to move laterally, side to side with his head and feet.
Kind of effect as it did in the first round in particular.
Investing in the body, Gill.
Out with his right glove down there and a left punch again, but there's some really solid punches being landed here by Gill, in particular, as you said, Andy, to the body. Become effective for Gill, to the body and to the head.
And it's the feints, it's all coming off the feints. Guerfi just needs to pick up his activity when he's not punching. He's just becoming a bit too stage predictable. Looking for that double jab right hand now.
Be very careful at the end of the exchanges.
You see what Gill is doing really well is that it's the movement he's doing.
Gill trying to build jab, and it could open up so much more as this fight wears on. And Guerfi maybe at 30.
It's forcing Guerfi to be reactionary. He's the one who he's waiting on Gill to act all the time. Good exchange.
Flipping right hand though again from Guerfi gets through as Gill at the elbows of the Frenchman. The French corner very happy with what their man is
for a 12-round fight, Mike. He's been here many times before. He went to Spain.
Actually stock still on the ropes, and Gill opens up. Now slips inside the jab and works well to the body once again. Shot there, didn't quite time it. And now Gill responds. Again, has to be where Guerfi tried the left hook. Gill was wise to it. Gill now switches southpaw, drives those right hands into the body. Got to pick his punches here, Gill, because Guerfi is trying half a minute or so of this, the 5th round. There you go, says Caldwell in the corner as Gill read that attack from Guerfi. Guerfi changes, but now Gill is seeing those showing in a way that he was getting caught in the earlier rounds.
Good body shot from Gill.
Very competitive, hard thinking. 12 rounds. And Gill has never been in his near 15-year professional career.
Guerfi a little bit different in this round, coming out with more ambition.
Certainly the noises coming from the Frenchman's corner suggesting that they are more than happy with what he's doing at this stage.
Boxing
into the second half of round 6-5. Now Guerfi restating his message. He's a long way from finished. To get that in and around the body of Guerfi.
Guerfi's very good at coming off the ropes and attacking. And he's catching Gill when Gill's not expecting him. Good right hand there. Got to be careful, Gill. This is a good attack from Guerfi.
Strong round for the Frenchman as another left hand goes in, followed by the right hand. The two signature punches that he's been there in the closing seconds of round 6. The most difficult stage of the fight so far for Gill as Guerfi gets on the front foot once again. And a brilliant win last time around as well, just before Christmas. Looking to push towards looking forward, but not if he takes too many more of those right hands. Again, Guerfi finding the opening.
He needs to get back on his boxing, move his feet, back on his feints and back on his jab. Guerfi is a clever fighter, an experienced fighter, very calm under pressure.
Well, the healthy lead, but others might be seeing this differently at ringside. Guerfi in particular. And as we move into this second half of the contest, so the blemishes of hands and left hooks that have been cannoning off his chin and temples, half of the fight. Still, this could go either way.
This fight's very much in the balance, and these next 2 rounds are very pivotal, but it's going to take a little bit more to deter Guerfi.
Guerfi fluctuate during the course of a long, hard 12-round fight. When he was under pressure in the 4th and 5th rounds. Good shot by Guerfi.
1-2 left hook. Left hook.
Those are the shots that have been so troubling for Gill all the way throughout the contest. Just over 20 seconds to go. There's a quick finish here. Gill covering up on the ropes here, and he's going to have to show something to the referee here.
Oh!
And more with Guerfi, so he hit his head heavily as he fell. Guerfi opening up. Last few seconds.
Ride it out. Clear.
He needs to tie up. He needs to tie him up. He can't stand there. He's got his eyes, but he hasn't got his legs.
Guerfi measuring the shots. A right hand gets through. Now he starts looking for the finish in the 8th round, and still 2 minutes to go.
That's it.
Gill showing there's something left into the second half of round 8. Can he now turn it back his way? Covers up. Is there one more big shot in the to the body? Sinks those shots in, but Guerfi takes them and comes back on the attack, trying to prise open those gloves of Gill in survival mode. Will his senses return? Big right hand over the top from Guerfi. Last few seconds of the round.
Hurt again.
He left that right. All the time being mentored, being guided in the corner.
A completely different contest now. It's like one fighter
clearly believing that he have better opportunities. At Midland, the legs clearly have gone. Jordan Gill swivels away there, off balance, without even taking a punch.
His hands are good, his eyes are good, but he's got something big.
Still half the round to go here. Right hand Guerfi. And Gill here clearly is troubled by an issue around taking heavy shots. He's got a problem there. Gill trying to cover up on the ropes. The referee looking on a minute still to go. Gill has barely moved from that position for the last 5 minutes of the contest.
In half, but sometimes you got to take it out of the fighter's hands because they're too.
Another clipping right hand from Guerfi gets through at the end of that latest exchange. But it doesn't seem as if there's much else left from Gill. Now suddenly he digs deep into those reserves. Only these men know a fight as brutal as this has become for Gill on the ropes. Still tries to find a home for those body shots. Last few seconds of the 9th. One of the greatest comebacks seen in a British ring. One single right hand just was about to sound at the end of the round. And behind Jordan Gill for the stricken Karim Guerfi. What an amazing comeback. As you saw there, can barely stand himself. But suddenly, from somewhere...
Here's the new European featherweight champion, Jordan, the Gill!
And what a sporting reaction there from the Frenchman Karim Guerfi, who has...